Hi everyone, Amanda Jane from Amanda Jane Crafts, and in today's video I'm going to show you how to crochet this sweet, cute summer flower. I'm using Aran weight yarn, little scrap here for the centre, and a size 4mm crochet hook. Start by doing a slip knot. You can check out my beginner crochet videos for how to do a slip knot. I'll link to the playlist in the description below. And we start by doing 4 chain. Yarn over, pull through, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to join this into a ring by doing a slip knot, a slip stitch. Insert your hook, yarn over, pull through that loop and that loop on the hook, 1 chain, and we're going to do 9 further single crochet around the chain to form this center. So insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, 1, that's 1, yarn over, 2, insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, that's 3, insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 4, insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through those 2, 5, 6, 7. I'm laying my tail so that I'm capturing it in my work. That means I've got less weaving in to do. When I get to the end, check our numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then we've got a slip stitch into the first single crochet, and that gives us our 10th stitch. Now we need to examine this carefully. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we know that that is a stitch and that is a stitch. We need to get that right for our next round. Now at this point we can change colour. So the easiest way to do that, and I'm going to use a scrap of this pink yarn, is to simply hook that through, a loop through. Just pull it so you've got a tail. So it's just looped into the stitch. Pull down on the first colour to trap that second colour. I'm going to cut off, actually I haven't got anything to cut off really with that little scrap of yarn, so I'm going to leave my ends out of the way and then take my crochet hook and go back underneath that slip stitch, draw up a loop and do a single chain, and then we're doing 2 further chains, so that's a turning chain. Then we'll do 2 chain, so that's 3 in total, skip the next stitch and a single crochet into the next one, 2 chain, skip 1, single crochet, 2 chain, 1, 2, skip a stitch, single crochet. So I'm making these little sort of loops here. I've made 1, 2, 3 so far. Chain 2, skip a stitch, single crochet, chain 2. We've reached all the way round. Then we want to scooch right round, and it might feel like you're drawing this in too much. Don't worry, it will work out. And we're going to go into that, the top of that first chain. So go into the first chain and just do another slip stitch like we did before. Fantastic. You might have to just fudge this first bit. Don't worry too much about it. Just pull down to make sure that any of your loose ends aren't getting in the way. Now we're going to do our petals, and the petals are done in the chain 2 gaps. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to do I think we'll start off with a single crochet into the first gap. Then we're going to do a half double crochet. Just move these out of the way. Yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, 3 loops on the hook, yarn over and pull through all 3. Now I'm going to do, and I'll show you just here, so let's go with this one, single, half double, 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 half double and a single. So now we're going to do 3 double crochet, 1, 2, 3, a half double crochet and a single crochet, and skip over to the next chain space just here. We're going to repeat that. I'll do this one a little more slowly. A single crochet, so insert your hook, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, half double, yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops on the hook, 3 doubles, yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. And that's 1 double, and I'm scooching these around a bit so that they line up nice and flat. So 2 more double, yarn over, yarn over, yarn over, yarn over, pull up a loop. So this is quite a tight squeeze for all these stitches into our little chain space. Finish with a single crochet before moving on to the next flower, petal. Single, half double, double, 1, 2, 2, and 3, half double and a single. So that's 3 petals. Now find our 4th space, single, half double, three doubles, 1, 2, 3, half double and single. And we've reached our last petal. So this is a good way of using up scraps of yarn. You hardly need any for the center. Need a bit more for this, the petals, because there's a lot of stitches for the gaps. You can adapt it, of course, if you don't want to make them quite so dense. You could do fewer, but I really like the fact that they are quite dense. Now when you get to the last stitch, you do your single, and then we want to join that single to that first half double with a slip stitch, because that replicates the way in which these sit. Don't do a slip stitch into the bottom, and pull it quite tightly. Cut off your yarn like so. Now I like to do yarn over for the final one. Pull it through, and as you close up that knot, you want to push it down with your thumbnail so that it slides right down into your work, and then you'll hide that knot when you just weave your ends in. So I'm going to just trim these ends off a little bit just to show you. I will weave them in later. So there we have it. This is our sweet summer flower, which can be used to decorate maybe an old jumper or an old sweater, or string a few together and create some summer bunting to decorate for a party. So thanks so much for watching. I've really enjoyed doing these little flowers. I hope you do too. Press subscribe for notifications of upcoming videos, press the bell, and give us a thumbs up to spread the word. Take care, have a great day. Bye.